Hello friends, today's topic is number series. Before starting this topic, you should know at least the square from number 1 to 25 and cube from number 1 to 10. This topic is very important when we are talking about your SSC and bank exams. A lot of students found this topic very difficult, but there are just some basic tricks you need to know. Now, there are basically 4 types of series. The first series would be difference series, second series would be product series, third series would be square and cube series, and the fourth series would be miscellaneous one. So let's just start with your first series. So in difference series, the questions you will see would be like this. For example, if the question is 6, 10, 16, 24 and 34, and what you need to do is you need to find the next number. Now here, when we are talking about difference series, you need to see the basic difference. Here the difference is of 4, 10 minus 6, which is 4. Now the difference is 6, which is 16 minus 10. And similarly the difference here is 8 and the difference here is 10. So we need to find this number. Now you can see the difference here is of 2. Every time you see the difference here is 2. Again the difference here is 2. So the next time difference again would be of 2 and hence we will get 12. So what you need to do is you need to add 12 to 34 and hence your answer would be 46. This is our first question in difference series. Now there will be different type of questions in different series. For example, the next question would be, the series is 126, 113, 102, 95, 90 and 87. Now you need to tell me what would be the next number in this series. This is our second question. Now here you will see again the difference is of 13. Now the difference is of 11. Now the difference here is 7. Now the difference again is 5 and difference here is 3. Now there is no difference of 2, 4 or something like that. The difference is 13, 11, 7, 5, 3. Had there been 9, so difference would have been of odd numbers. But now you can clearly see that all these numbers represent prime numbers and hence the difference is of prime numbers. So the next prime number after 3 would be 2 and hence your answer would be 85. Now our second pattern would be product series. Now in this pattern you will see questions like these. For example, the question here is 5, again 5, then 10, 30, 120. Now you need to find the next number. Here you can see the number are 5, 5, 10, 30 and 120. Now the difference between these numbers is increasing rapidly and hence this is not a pattern of difference and hence here is multiplication. Now you can see if you would multiply 5 by 1, then again we can get 5. Now if we could multiply 5 by 2, we could get 10 and hence similarly if we multiply 10 by 3 we will get 30 and if we multiply 30 by 4 we will get 120. So the series is first we are multiplying by 1, then 2, then 3 and 4 and hence we should need to multiply 120 by 5 and hence we will get our answer which would be 600. This is an example of multiplication pattern. But you will see a lot of difficult questions in this pattern. For example, the next question will be, the numbers are 1, 2, 4, 7, 28, 33, 198 and here you need to find the next number. Now this is also an example of multiplication pattern, but there is no clear pattern of multiplication except of these two. Here we know that if we multiply 7 by 4 we will get 28, but the difference between 4 and 7 would be 3 and hence there is no multiplication. There we are seeing no multiplication and we are not able to get the pattern by seeing this question clearly. Now what you need to do is you need to see some basic differences and multiplications. Now the difference between 1 and 2 would be 1. We need to add plus 1 to this. You will see then we could multiply 2 by 2 and we will get 4. Now the difference between 4 and 7 is 3. So we could add 3 to it. Now if you will see it clearly, here we are adding 1, here we are multiplying it by 2, again we are adding 3 and here we are multiplying by 4. So again if you could get the difference of 33 and 28 which is 5, we are adding 5 and here we are multiplying by 6. So this is an alternate question and we are getting addition and multiplication consequently, and hence we should add 7 to it and your answer would be 205. Again, this is a question of multiplication pattern. Now in our next pattern you will see questions from square and cube series. Here the question would be like this. The first number is 720, next is 505, then 336, next is 216. You need to find the next number. Here you can easily see the difference between numbers is large. So when the difference is large, the pattern is either a square pattern or a cube pattern. Now 720 is closer to 9's cube, which is 729. If we will subtract 9 from 9's cube, we will get 720. So the pattern here is 9's cube minus 9. Similarly, the next number is 8 cubes minus 8. 8 cubes is 5 and 2. The next pattern is 7's cube minus 7. And hence, here is 6 cube minus 6. So the answers would be 5 cube minus 5. So the answer is 120. This is the pattern of cube series. Similarly, you will find questions like 3, 8, 15, 24. Now you need to find the next pattern. Here the numbers are small, but the difference is increasing rapidly. So here you could easily see 3 is 2 square minus 1, 8 is 3 square minus 1, 15 is 4 square minus 1, 24 is 5 square minus 1. Hence the answer would be 6 square minus 1, so which would be 35. So this is an example of square and cube series. Continuing with square and cube series, you will also see questions like these. The question here is 1, 8, 27, 16, 125, 36, 343, 64. Now you need to find next two numbers. As you could easily see here, 8 is 2's cube, 27 is 3's cube, 16 is 4 square, 125 is 5's cube, 36 is 6 square, 343 is 7's cube, and it is 8 square. So here either we are getting somebody's cube or somebody's square. So there is no definite pattern in this, and one could be either one's cube or one's square. So when we see a pattern of cube and square and there is no definite pattern, so this question is a mixture of square and cube. Here the cube is of 2, 3, 5 and 7. As we all know that 2, 3, 5 and 7 are prime numbers. So what we are doing is we are taking cube of prime numbers and we are taking square of composite numbers. So the next two numbers would be 9 and 10. And 9 and 10 both are composite numbers. So the answer would be 81 and 100. Now our last pattern is miscellaneous series pattern. Now in this type of pattern you will see questions like these. The first question is, the number is 16, 23, 28, 38, 49, and you need to find the next number. So in this pattern there will be no multiplication, no addition, no difference, neither square, neither cube pattern. This is miscellaneous pattern. So if you could easily see, the numbers are very close to each other, so just need to find the difference. Here the difference is 7, now here the difference is 5, again the difference is 10, and now the difference is 11. So we are not getting any definite pattern in this question. But if you could see clearly and concentrate on the first number, which is 16, you could see 6 plus 1 is 7, and here the difference is 7. So what we have done is we have added 7 to 16, which would be 23. Now when we come to 23, we could add 3 plus 2, which is 5, so 23 plus 5 would be 28. Now 8 plus 2 would be 10, and adding 10 to 28 would be 38. Similarly, what we can do is we can add 9 plus 4, which is 13, to 49, and hence we could get 62. So this is an example of miscellaneous pattern. Now there could be questions like these also. The next question is 29, again 29, 27, 23, 25, 19, 23, and you need to find the next series and next number. Now in this series we are getting 229, then 27, 23, 25, and we are getting an abrupt 19, then 23. So we are again a bit of confused. Now what this series is, this is a composite series. If you could see like this, alternating series, and this series. You can easily guess what the answer is. What we are doing over here is we are subtracting 2 in this pattern. 29 minus 2 would be 27. Again subtracting 2 would be 25. Again subtracting 2 would be 23. And here what we are doing is we are using prime numbers. After 29 we have used 23. After 23 we have used 19. And the next prime number would be 17. And hence the answer is 17. This is composite series, also a part of miscellaneous series. Thanks for watching this topic. For more topics, you can subscribe to our channel, and in case if you have any doubt, you can write them on our comment section below.